Welcome back to my channel. Hopefully, y'all blessed, amazing, great. We're gonna get straight into the game in a little bit. If you don't know me, my name is Michael Benjamin. Basically, help you with your credit, all that. As you can see on the screen, we talk about hard inquiries, how to delete them in less than 24 hours. Before we get into the game, though, I want to give y'all a story time. I basically want to give y'all a story time about like the best date in the world that I've been on. Like I was damn near in love with this woman type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give y'all the sauce, but I'm gonna also give you a story time right now. So before we get into it, just to let y'all know, I got permission from her to share it. This is pretty recent. So I just want to, just give y'all a little bit of entertainment on that side. And my bad, I got a text. The money calling. Yeah, so I'm gonna give y'all the story time just for the sake of her anonymity. I know that word be fucking some of y'all up, by the way, anonymity. But for the sake of her anonymity, we gonna call her Africa, right? We're gonna call her Africa. Y'all don't know if she's from the north, east, west, south, wherever, right? So let's just call her Africa. Yeah, let's get straight into it. So basically, I'm gonna use that as clickbait, right? Those of y'all that's watching on YouTube right now, y'all know what it is, but I'm gonna clip that and use it as clickbait. So if you come in from IG or wherever we post it, shame on you for being nosy. Shame on you for not wanting to get the sauce. Thank you for the view. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but all right, we're gonna get straight into it. But we talking about how to delete hard inquiries in less than 24 hours, right? If y'all want story times, let me know. I'll drop that below. I got a podcast and I low-key be giving story times over there as well. But y'all let me know. So how to delete hard inquiries in less than 24 hours. So it is possible to delete them out in less than 24 hours. Let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into it. People from IG, they're gonna be hot. They're gonna be clicking on it. They're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm about to go be nosy and all that." And they're gonna just see hard inquiries. At least we helping them make money, right? So let's get it. All right. So the mindset you want to have, I want y'all to attack the bureaus. Attack the bureaus, not the lenders. Attack the bureaus, not the lenders. Whenever you're doing hard inquiries, whenever you're getting them removed, you need to attack the bureaus. If we got people that's like they don't know about hard inquiries, soft inquiries. Basically, hard inquiries is when you apply for credit. Like, let's say you go get a vehicle. Let's say you want to go get a credit card. When you apply for credit, they look at your credit. So you get a hard inquiry. A soft inquiry is like you looking at your credit. So it's not necessarily going to affect your score. So that's what you want to keep in mind. All right. So by legal definition, I need y'all to remember identity theft means it was done without your consent. By legal definition, identity theft means it was done without your consent. These are things you got to understand before we actually get into it so that what I'm saying makes sense because everything is backed by consumer law knowledge. And I want y'all to be familiar with 1681 C-2. If you're not familiar with the Fair Credit Reporting Act, it's basically 15 U.S. Code 1681. 15 USC 1681. All right, so let me just I had this document up right now. It said what is identity theft? I just want y'all to read it. Y'all let me know. Because maybe I'm misreading. Maybe I don't know how to read. I don't know. But look, what is identity theft? Identity theft is when someone uses your personal or financial information without your permission. This is basically what hard inquiries are, right? Because when you go to that dealership, you getting your credit ran up. They not getting your permission to be putting all those hard inquiries on there, right? They didn't get your permission. You control what's on your credit report. I need y'all to understand that when it comes to consumer law, the thing about consumer law, half of it is the mindset. When I say half of it is the mindset, I need y'all to realize like a lot of what you may have been programmed to know is not necessarily true. Like they'll say like, oh, things have to stay on your report for 7 years, etc. But there's consumer laws in place that basically goes against that, right? It's like the Matrix, understanding the truth. That's why we have our DIY recession repair remedy, $27 course that will allow you to fix your credit yourself. The money calling again, I keep saying the money calling. These digital products be hitting. This is why I need y'all to go and create digital products because your phone just gonna be buzzing randomly when you recording YouTube videos. All right, let's get it. So let's get straight into it. So we talking about Experian today specifically. And the important thing about Experian hard inquiries is that if you delete it, you have a skill set that you can go and teach someone how to do, or you can do it for them. And they're very, very easy to delete. That's why I say 24 hours, less than 24 to 72 hours, it's going to be gone. So you want to first and foremost confirm the hard inquiries are not tied to open accounts, because that's what's going to be allowing you to be able to delete them. Because basically, if it's not tied to an open account, essentially it don't exist. Number two, I could exit out of this. Hold on. Number two, it's very, very simple. Just follow what I'm saying in the video and you're going to be straight. If you try to be so deep, trying to do all this extra stuff, maybe you won't get your result. All right, literally call this number. You could save it as Experian in your phone. 1-800-493-1058. They got like 18,000 different numbers. I gave y'all a number you could just save right now. You can always call that number. It should be good. At the time I'm recording it, it's good. You're going to enter your social security number on the prompt. They're going to be like, enter your social. And then obviously, if you're doing it for a client, like if you have a credit repair business, you're going to have all this information on them. Enter your zip code. That's what they're going to ask you. Also, too, if you've been living at your address for less than 2 years, or your client has been living there for less than 2 years, you're going to need a previous address. So keep that in mind. You're going to speak to the automated thing. You're going to say you're calling about a dispute when they ask you, like, what you're calling for. You're going to say new dispute afterwards. Remember, don't make it deep. It's very simple. You're going to say new dispute. Very easy. All right. And then you go immediately ask the rep to transfer you to the fraud department, right? That's what we're going to do. The fraud department. Then you're going to tell the new rep, I have some hard inquiries on my credit report that I would like to dispute that are fraudulent due to identity theft. Right? Let them know that. So once you let them know about that, you basically gonna list off the inquiries and then the dates. So like, let's say Capital One, August 5th, 2020 or something like that, right? Well, I mean, if it was 20, it's only on there for 2 years, but just say 2022, right? So you list it off, and then basically they're gonna let you know. They might ask you, do you want to put a fraud alert? I wouldn't recommend a fraud alert, especially if you're gonna apply for something. It's basically just like extra security when someone pulls your credit. But the thing is, it can hold you back as far as when you apply for stuff, because sometimes you'll just get an instant denial because they can't actually pull your credit. So it's gonna be deleted in 24 to 72 hours. It's literally that simple. So this goes to show y'all, if y'all can do it for yourselves, you can make money, right? Let's talk about money, because money is important. We live in a society that's ran by money. I know some people are like, oh, money this, money that. You need money, right? Even if you say you don't like capitalism, this, that, and the third, you need money. You paying rent, you paying money to eat food, you might as well play the game because it's not going to change, right? I don't think in our lifetime. So yeah, example offers, right? Because you want to be able to take care of your family, take care of people. So let me give y'all some example offers about how y'all can go get some money. One example, you can literally charge $15 to $25 per inquiry deletion. So let's say you do $20 per deletion. 10 Experian hard inquiries you call is literally the same energy it takes to delete 10 inquiries is the same energy it takes to delete one. Same energy it takes to delete 20. You just list them off on a call. It might take like 10 to 20 minutes. You made a quick $200 for a simple phone call, right? And then you as somebody that's following my channel, you know more about credit than those people that are around you. So you could really run it up. An example of how you can get your clientele, people that go to the dealership, they're getting denied, right? If you know somebody, they're like, oh, I've been to the dealership, I'm trying to get, this, that, and the third. They got all these Experian hard inquiries. Let them know you know how to delete them and you can, help them out with it. If you don't want to do that, what you could do is you can charge a flat rate of $197 to $297 for the actual service, right? So no matter what they got, you charge them that. If you don't want to deal with people, I got you. I know people got different personalities. Maybe you don't want to necessarily deal with people. You could put out a guide or ebook that's anywhere from $27 to $47. So hopefully this video helped. It's just very, very simple as far as deleting Experian hard inquiries. Oh, I forgot I had these tabs open for a reason. So let's go over 1681C-2. This is going to be more so related to TransUnion and Equifax because they're going to be like, you need an identity theft report. So you want to look up 15 USC 1681C-2. It's called block of information resulting from identity theft. Remember, we defined identity theft as without your consent. So I need y'all to substitute that. I need y'all to open y'all mindset. If it's hard for you to understand these consumer laws, right? If you're new to it, I'm not judging you or anything, but you just got to open your mind, open your mindset. So let's read it. Except as otherwise provided in this section, a consumer reporting agency. I need y'all to realize a consumer reporting agency, you can click on hyperlinks when you're reading yourself, but for simplicity, a consumer reporting agency is basically Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. So you can literally substitute TransUnion or Equifax shall, let's not even continue. We're going to go to the term shall. This is the reason why I tell y'all got to understand these consumer laws. If you don't understand it, you need to get with somebody like me, get my resources where I'm breaking it down to you so that you don't even have to do the hard work. But let's go to the term shall. So what does shall mean? Shall is an imperative command usually indicating that certain actions are mandatory. What does that mean? Mandatory. It has to be done and not permissive. So now we substitute. We know shall means that it has to be done. So when we go from the top, except as otherwise provided in this section, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax has to do, what do they have to do? They have to block the reporting of any, let's stop right there. What does any mean? Any means no restriction. You got to remember when you're reading consumer laws, any means no restriction. So that applies to LexisNexis, all these other, credit bureaus, right? All these other credit. Y'all see the vein? See the pump? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all see I'll be working out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Damn. I'm like, damn, I look kind of good right there. You know what I'm saying? Nah, let me get back to it. All right. So reporting of any information in the file of a consumer that the consumer identifies as information that resulted from an alleged identity theft. Why is that so important? Because alleged is anything. You could allege anything. I could allege I saw a lion just fly right now. You could allege I saw a monkey do 20 backflips before it landed, right? Allege is what you allege, you the consumer. So I allege that this was identity theft. They took my identity, right? Because they didn't get my consent, which is what it is. Not later than 4 business days after the date of receipt of such agency. It's going to be your FTC report, right? They're going to reference it. A copy of an identity theft report. That's number 2, but you got to include all 4. Appropriate proof of the identity of the consumer. That's going to be your ID. You know what I'm saying? Identification of such information by the consumer, the hard inquiries. And then this is important. Number 4, a statement by the consumer that the information is not information relating to any transaction by the consumer. It's not related to any transaction authorized by me, the consumer. For Experian, you don't need to do all of this. I want y'all to get the easiest win, the easiest way possible. So literally just do everything that I said prior to looking at this law for Experian hard inquiries. For TransUnion and Equifax, what you're going to have to do, you're going to have to file this identity theft report, understand that law, mail it to TransUnion. Their address is P.O. Box 2000, Chester, PA 19016. I know just from mailing out and stuff. So you're going to mail it to them. Equifax, you could fax it to them. But I would also recommend mailing. So the fax number for Equifax has been a little bit weird lately. But go ahead and mail it. And then what you're going to do, once you get that green return receipt, some of y'all don't know what that is. Hold on. So green return receipt, this green card thing, right? You're gonna have the certified mail receipt too, as well. Once you do all that, you get the tracking back that they received it. They're gonna mail your green return receipt back to you. If it says like August 20th and it's September, whatever, obviously the 4 business days passed. So you're gonna call them, call TransUnion, call Equifax, let them know you sent the information in. They need to delete it. You gotta understand these people get paid to have negative items on your report, so they're not gonna make it easy. So you just send something in, it may get deleted, but you want to be proactive, right? That's how we do it. That's how I recommend you do it. I'm only telling you what I think is good for you. So I'd recommend that you take action. But Experian, easiest thing in the world. Hopefully this video helped y'all. With that being said, y'all have a blessed one.